Shalom. Kahuna Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who well Shalom to the 144,000. The one-third remnant men, women, and children of the whole for elect Shalom. This is the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you with another lesson. Through the spirit and power and Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, praise and let's be edifying straight to the point. Alright, and this is the same old playbook that's being played by Esau and them. This whole LA riot shit that's going on in California, man. Okay? Like it's quote 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. Okay? So don't fall for the bullshit that you seeing on this mainstream media. Okay? They want these people to react. Okay? They're creating a problem. The people react, and they're going to bring forth a solution. The Hegelian dialect: problem, reaction, solution. So don't fall for it, man. And a lot of Jakes are starting to fall for it as well, man. Okay? So, yes, Northern Kingdom is getting their asses jacked up by through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi outside by these goddamn devils, man. But hey, it's going to trickle down to all 12 tribes pretty soon, man. Okay? So they want these devils, these elites, they want chaos so they can bring forth the order, man. Okay? So Jake can go at each other, man. And hey, the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom, it's about divide and conquer at the end of the day, man. Because I saw a video where they deface the Kobe Bryant mule, and you got, so-called Negroes all upset about that shit, man. Okay? They're trying to create chaos. Jakes, don't fall for it, man. Don't be simple-minded. So without further ado, I'm gonna play this video, man. It's about 4 minutes. About 4 minutes and 8 minutes, 4 minutes and 8 seconds long. All right, and this is put up by the beloved brother Arrows of Indignation. Like, share, and subscribe to this brother's channel, man. He's on fire. All right, so without further ado, let's play this video, man. Don't be deceived by Esau, man.
All right, so let me explain what I believe is happening and why they want you in a civil war. So in the next couple weeks, these are being planned right now, very well funded, very well organized. At a city near you, we're going to have a riots, not just protests, full-on riots. And if you watch this video, what's happening? Why aren't the police doing anything? Why aren't they stopping and arresting these people? Well, most of these agencies where these riots are happening are liberal-led agencies. They are, in my belief, telling them to stand down. Why? Why are they dropping off bricks? Everywhere across America, they're dropping off these pallets of bricks. Why? Because they want to get violent, and the police won't do anything. So then what? Patriots like you and I, it'll make us want to go in and fight. Don't do it. It is a trap. They're trying to suck us in so that all the patriots are going to... All right, so let me explain what I believe is happening and why they want you in a civil war. So in the next couple weeks, these are being planned right now, very well funded, very well organized. At a city near you, we're going to have a riots, not just protests, full-on riots. And if you watch this video, what's happening? Why aren't the police doing anything? Why aren't they stopping and arresting these people? Well, most of these agencies where these riots are happening are liberal-led agencies. They are, in my belief, telling them to stand down. Why? Why are they dropping off bricks? Everywhere across America, they're dropping off these pallets of bricks. Why? won't do anything, so then what? Patriots like you and I, it'll make us want to go in and fight. Don't do it. It is a trap. They're trying to suck us in.
We mobilize. That's why they're changing tactics. Because community defense works, and our resistance has slowed them down before. And if they're escalating their tactics, then so are we. When they show up, we gotta show up even stronger.
Alright, that's enough of that, man. As y'all can see, man, same old playbook being played by Esau Edom, man. We see you, Esau, okay? You can't fool the Lord's elect, man, okay? The hopeful elect. Lord willing, we are part of the hopeful elect. Anyway, hold on, let me do that right quick, okay? But look at the script. Before we read this article, let's get a scripture, man. Okay? Let's get 2 scriptures to be exact, okay? Let's go to, well, we're going to come back to that. Come on. Excuse me. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of these devil schemes and plans. Okay? Okay? The American people are. They're ignorant of what's going on because they, and like the man said, okay? Like that man said, okay? They're telling police to stand down so you patriotic Americans can go out there and, hey, and fight. This is all a part of Esau's plan. This is their plans to create a civil war, man. Okay? Problem, reaction, solution. Okay? And then when shit hits the fan and when all hell breaks loose, what they gonna do? Alright, these elites, these devils, and Trump is gonna implement what? Martial law. Okay? Another reason to what? To shut down America, Babylon the Great, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 17. They shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You won't be able to leave your house. You won't be able to go nowhere, man. You won't be able to go to work, to the grocery store, nothing like that. This is all being orchestrated, man. Okay? So, hey. And really, this is all being orchestrated through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Because the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai, he wants this. Okay? So, these devils are making their moves now, man. To bring in what? Their NWO. Okay? So, they need chaos so they can have a reason to shut everything down. Okay? Stop you Americans from moving around in Babylon. Okay? And hey, you're trapped. Okay? They're going to close out states. They're going to close out cities. You're trapped, man. Okay? Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh Shall shine. Their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Yeah. The Lord Yahweh Shall see you damn devils, man. Okay? And the elect is not falling for it. Okay? And we encourage, and hey, we don't encourage none of you brothers and you few sisters of the whole elect to be out there and partaking in that bullshit that's going on in LA, man. Okay? Don't be out there amongst those people partaking in that bullshit. Okay? Anyway, let's go back to the article. This is from the People's Voice.tv. It says Soros paying up to $12,500 a week to hired muscle for LA chaos investigating Investigation reveals. So these devils, they're behind the orchestrated chaos. So let's read this article. I'm not going to read the whole thing. An organization with confirmed ties to George Soros, and you know who this red motherfucking devil is, George Soros, and the Open Society Foundation has been running a covert recruitment effort for a paramilitary style street unit to unite chaos. Okay? To ignite chaos, man. They want chaos so they can bring forth the order out of chaos, man. Same old playbook being played by these red devils, man. And escalate tensions in Los Angeles, not just in Los Angeles, gonna be basically all throughout America and worldwide too. Yeah. So yeah. So this the times that we're in, man. We told you. We told you Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you was going to get it, man. These devils are gonna come down having great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. Revelation 12 and verse 12. Okay? Follow President Trump's decision to deploy the National Guard. And another reason to what? Implement what? Martial law. A recent uncovered Craigslist advertisement posted under the in innocuous title operator offers eye-popping weekly compensation of $6,500 to $12,500 for individuals willing to enter dangerous situations and operate uh, as part of a select team of the toughest dudes in the area. Come on, man. The ad now flagged for removal, but captured by multiple independent researchers described the job as high pressure and high risk, significantly targeting candidates with prior military, law enforcement, or private security experience, with the bizarre exception of U.S. Marines who are explicitly disqualified for reasons the ad critically refers to as a long story, man. So come on, man. There it is, man. Okay, there it is. I'm not gonna read it. I'll put it in the description box. But as you can see, man, orchestrated chaos. Same old playbook being played by Esau, even the so-called white man. Nobody's ignorant, man. Nobody's stupid. We see what's going on. Let's go to let's go hit the scriptures. Let's go to Revelation 12 and verse 12. Revelation, and this is another reason to blame you Israelites, man. And so Esau can come down on you Jakes and say you're the problem, okay? Because who they blaming this on? Northern Kingdom, man. Okay? Northern Kingdom gets it first and Judah gets the worst. Yeah. This is all a tactic to, hey, to blame you Israelites, man. To paint you out as being the criminals, being the bad people. You're the one that's bringing down Babylon the Great America and all this stuff. Come on, man. It's all a trap at the end of the day. Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. So this is another way to accuse your Israelites, man. Don't fall for it, man. And a lot of Jakes are falling for it. Mainly those are 2/3, man. Because the whole full land is not going to fall for the bullshit. Verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Esau knows his time is up, man. Okay? So, of course, he's going to cause all types of chaos. He's about to see all types of crazy shit happen, man. Okay? This is a part of Esau's plan. And really, it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai's plan. Okay? What scripture I was going to get? I forgot. Just that quick. I'll come back. It'll come back to me. Anyway, let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 30. Okay. Let's go straight to the point, man. Verse 7. Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And only the elect will be saved out of these times. Only the elect are going to be preserved in these times that we're coming into, man. Okay, the hopeful elect, man. Jake is not going to fall for it, man. All right? Don't fall for this bullshit that's going on. Because this is all part of Esau's tactics. We see you devils, man. We see y'all. You know what's going on. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, let's get the scripture. Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. And that's the elect, okay? And now remember what scripture I was going to get, but I'm going to get it in the Good News Translation instead. How about Shemiel Shai? Let's go to Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And we're going to read it in the Good News Translation. The Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shai says, I will stir up civil war in Egypt. America is spiritual Egypt, man. Pertaining to Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. And turn brother against brother and neighbor against neighbor. Rival cities will fight each other, and rival kings will struggle for power. And this is what you're seeing happen. And this is all part of the glory Habashin Yahshua's plan, okay? Because what does it say in, let's see what it says in Luke 12 and verse, Luke 12 and verse 49. All right, Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. Yeah, in the Good News Translation. Excuse me. I came to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already kindled. So the Lord is, all right, he's come to set fire on this earth, man. And he said, what if I be already kindled? This fire is being kindled, man. Okay? Let's get down to verse 51. Do you suppose that I came to bring peace to the world? No, not peace, but division. And you seeing that. You seeing the division, okay? These people are truly divided, man. Okay? And what does it say in Mark? Let's get that scripture. I'm reading, let's see what it says in the Good News Translation. Mark 3. Even Esau, these Edomites, they're also divided against each other, man. Excuse me. Yep. Let's read it in the Good News Translation. This is Mark chapter 3, verse 23 through 26 in the Good News Translation. So Yahushua called them to him and spoke to them in parables. How can Satan drive out Satan? Verse 24. If a country divides itself into groups which fight each other, that country will fall apart. Come on, man. What does it say in NLT? If a country is divided by civil war, it will collapse. America is on the verge of collapse, man. It's already collapsing. Okay? So this place is done. Verse 25, if a family divide itself into groups which fight each other, that family will not, that family will fall apart. Okay? The house of Esau is basically falling apart. So, like it says, a house divided cannot stand. Verse 26, so if Satan's kingdom divides into groups, it cannot last but will fall apart and come to an end. And America is coming to an end, man. Okay? Babylon, the great America, is coming to an end. This place is done. The writing is clearly on the wall. If you can't see the writing is clearly on the wall, then hey, man, Lord ain't dealing with you. Okay? And if you can't see that this is orchestrated chaos, that these devils are planning orchestrated chaos so they can bring forth order, man, hey, Lord ain't dealing with you. Point blank, period, man. We see the same old playbook being played just like in 2020 with the whole George Floyd situation, man. Okay? They're creating the problem, the people react, and they're going to bring forth the solution, man. Same old playbook being played over and over again by this red devil, Esau, even the so-called white man. Okay? Let's read this and I'm going to close it out. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14 through 19 in the Good News Translation. The world and the people in it are doomed. Woe to the world and the people that dwell in it, man. Woe means destruction. Verse 15, the war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. And you're about to see that, man. There's civil war here in Babylon the Great. Verse 16, there will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. Okay? Verse 17, there will no longer be free access to the cities. They're causing the chaos so they can have an excuse to what? To bring forth martial law, to stop you from traveling, stop you from going to work. Well, you can't go to work, can't go to the grocery store, you can't move freely. Okay? The time of moving freely is about to come to an end here in Babylon. These devils are creating a police state where you won't be able to move freely. Why you think those 15-minute cities are being put up, man? Okay? Verse 18, because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. Verse 19, driven by famine and terrible sufferings, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions. You're about to see craziness, man. Not just in the streets, but in your neighborhoods as well. Because it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Okay? So you seeing all types of crazy shit that's about to take place, man. This is gonna be one long summer, man. Okay? So prepare your minds, prepare your thoughts, man. Okay, to you brothers and you few sisters out there, man, the hopeful elect. Okay, and especially your children, man. Prepare yourselves, prepare your mind. Because it's going down. Okay? So with that, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, Wa Abababal, Shalom.